Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is ATTARIQ RAKEAN HIDAYATULLAH. I air from SMP Pasundan 6. This story is called Sang Kuryang, or actually the legend of Sang Kuryang. Its origin location is from Western Java. Sang Kuryang was born in an unknown small town, and his mother was named Dang Sumbi, and his father was named Puma, which was a dog. And Sang Kuryang was very good at hunting. He always hunted every night. But then one day when he was hunting for deer with Puma, he didn't find any deer. So he resorted to killing him, to not get that disappointed by his mom, to not be disappointed. So his mom was not disappointed. He killed the dog and gave the meat to his mom. Dang Sumbi asked where the dog went and what was the meat. Sang Kuryang answered that it was actually Puma. In the fit of rage, Dang Sumbi had slapped Sang Kuryang on the head with a cooking spoon so hard that it caused a massive gash. Sang Kuryang would then run away into the woods and ate in the forest. And Dang Sumbi, in vain, attempted to find Sang Kuryang, but she couldn't find Sang Kuryang. So she resigned to her fate that she had lost both her husband and her son. While in the woods, Sang Kuryang would be found by a very powerful man who owned a small town. He was very spiritually enabled. He was very good in the arts of magic. So he took him in and taught him his ways. Sang Kuryang would then years later become a very talented magic artist. Sorcerer. He was very good at magic, and he had several disciples with him. And then years later, he would find a very, very, very beautiful woman. He wanted to marry her instantly, but sometime after that, while they were dating, the girl was patting Sang Kuryang's head, and then she found a large gash on Sang Kuryang's head. She had asked where the gash came from, and Sang Kuryang said the story of what happened. And Sang Kuryang at the time did not know, but it was actually the girl that he was dating was actually Dang Sumbi. But Dang Sumbi did not want to marry him. So, but she knew what would happen but she did not know what would happen if she just felt rejected him. So instead, she gave him a challenge: build a very large boat that they could marry on. And Sang Kuryang obliged. So Sang Kuryang went straight to work. He cut down forest for all the wood, and started making the boat. And he was about 80% done when at 2 a.m. Dang Sumbi was very stressed. She did not want to marry her own son, so she told all the women in town to gather their red scarves and spread them out over a tall mountain, and over a tall hill. And several cocks, looking at the sky, seeing all the red, thought that it had already been time for sunrise. So Sang Kuryang heard the calls and was very, very angry. He did not want that to happen. He wanted to be able to finish this when she was married to Dang Sumbi. So in a fit of anger, he kicked the boat that he worked so hard for, and kicked it so hard with a single kick that it tipped over. And over time, gathered dust and ash and all that stuff, and then became Tangkuban Parahu. And became the mountain Tangkuban Parahu. That is my story, everyone. If you liked it, please tell me what was worse, what was everything that didn't fit, or if I'm bad or something at this. Just tell me. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.